Good morning. Welcome to our practice. And this is our last time to be working with vitality sequence. So the end of a month of exploring vitality sequence from Drew Yoga and what really raises our vitality and noticing what depletes it, just getting familiar with the concept of vitality within ourselves, this natural radiance we have. So today's our last chance. It's been a fairly strong sequence, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And so this week, and this is our last time to explore this, we've been looking at vitality and a quote by the Buddha. So I invite you just to sit in a posture of dignity in a way that's comfortable but alert. Beginning to feel the awakening of the spine lifting towards the sky and the groundedness, your legs, your feet, your bottom, whatever's touching the earth. Breathing and knowing that you're breathing. And as we come into the practice, creating some balance between being alert and aware, being relaxed and comfortable. So I invite you to do that by beginning to equalize the breath. So in breath and out breath in an equal ratio. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and breathing out, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me, tickle in my throat. Just counting the breath in your own time. If it needs to be slightly longer or shorter of a count, just make sure the inhale and the exhale are equal. Spine rising with the inhalation and relaxing with the exhalation. And so as we explore vitality, the Buddha says, there is one thing that when cultivated and regularly practiced leads to deep spiritual intention, to peace, to mindfulness, clear comprehension, to vision and knowledge, to a happy life here and now, and to the culmination of wisdom and awakening. And what is that one thing? It is mindfulness centered on the body. Mindfulness centered on the body. And so feel your body as you come into your practice this morning. Feel the aliveness within your body. Greet your body as you greet the day, perhaps with a sense of gratitude for this brand new 24 hours and for this body that has more right with it than wrong with it, because you're able to sit here on your mat and come into yoga practice. You woke up today and were able to get out of bed and move into the day in this body. So bring your mind and your heart into your body as you breathe and acknowledge this gift of being present in your body that leads to awakening, to knowing that you are whole and complete just as you are, that you are radiant, full of vitality just as you are. You are enough just as you are. And there is freedom within you, just as you are and just as your life is in this moment. So letting go of counting the breath and bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and creating an intention for your practice this morning, a way of being on the mat that reflects this mindfulness of the body. Allow your own wisdom to choose this intention and affirm it now. I choose to be. In what way? I am. I have. What quality? And then let's get ourselves a little bit warmed up so you can stay seated just as you are. Just begin to shake into your shoulders. We'll do a seated warm up. Feel like you're starting to shake up the cells in your shoulders, bringing some vitality. And a little sway side to side as you do this. It's like a little happy dance for your shoulders. And take the arms out the front. You're still swaying. Bring that aliveness into your hands. Press them away and forward. Palms are towards me. Swaying side to side. And then overhead. Reaching for the sky. Feel your ribs, your sideways, jiggling side to side. Reach the arms to the sky. Beautiful. Take them down, shoulders side to side, a little snap. And as your arms are out like this, bring shoulders forward, one and then the other. A little smile, waking up the shoulders and heart area. And then make it a twist. Touch one hand and then the other to the outside of your knee. Look the way you're twisting. Wake up the head as well. Bring the elbows up as you do this twist now. And then come onto all fours. My stuff. And just bring that movement into your hips. Let's repeat that again. Oh, one. I don't want to play the song I want to play. Come on. All right, well, it just doesn't want to play my song. Just starting to move the hips around in a cat-cow. There we go. We want to bring that same energy into our hips now. So rock side to side. Got our shoulders warmed up. And look side to side as you're doing this. You can let the back dip and then open up. Beautiful. And then tuck the toes under. And come up into a little dancing dog. Oh, my layers. Look side to side in your dog. Wake up his legs. And then walk your feet, dance your feet into your hands. Beautiful. And turn your heels side to side in this forward bend. Lots of bend in the knees. Dance the knees away. And then just a little twist. Bringing yourself up. chubby checker twist. Twist side to side. Good morning, legs. And lift a knee as you do it, and the other one. Waking up into the thighs, into the hips. And then take that knee across the body into a twist. You can have the arms low, or if you're really energetic this morning, take them right overhead to meet the leg, and let's kick it out. Across the body, well done. Whew. And so coming into Tadasana, just standing in a posture of awareness, of strength, embodying presence and embodying your intention for your practice this morning. Soft knees, breathing in, up towards the heart. Breathing out, take the legs wide and the arms wide. Turn the toes to the right, and then turn the arms to the right and look out over this right leg. Show me you have some bend in the knees, and then have them coming towards straight but not locked. Breathe in and take the arms high and look towards the sky. That same little sway we did side to side. Loosen up the ribs so you can reach even higher. Breathe in, look up to the sky. Breathe out, bend into that right knee, coming into a warrior. Press the legs away, breathe in. Breathe out, bring the hands down and onto a diagonal. Breathe in. Breathe out, soar. Breathe in. Superwoman. Arms down as you breathe in. Soar. And then take that right elbow to the right knee. You might want to inch that left leg back a little bit more so you can get that left hip down. Breathe in, arm up on a diagonal. If that's comfortable, you can modify any of these arm movements to suit you. Breathe in, long. Breathe out, arm comes down and behind. Look towards it. Breathe in. Breathe out, come behind. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out, let that arm come down. Frame your foot. Bring the left knee down and then come back into a hamstring stretch. That right knee can be as bent as you need it to be. If you have blocks or something close by, you could be up on the block to keep yourself higher. Hands where it's comfortable. Draw the toes back. Press that right heel down, and then 3 cat-cows. So we're just moving today just a little bit more quickly through the sequence. So we'll hopefully get 2 rounds, make it really flowing. Breathe and release. One more. And release. Leg comes forward. Pause for just a second here. Just breathe and let that left hip kind of open up a little bit into this low lunge. And then we're going to take the right leg to the sky. So the left toes tuck under. Weight into the hands as you shift that right leg back and take it all the way into the sky. Breathe. And paint a little happy face above you in the sky. Press into the hands. Look behind you. Let the ears come close to the elbows. And then bend that knee, open into that right hip. Breathe. And then square the hips off. Bring that left knee down and the right leg out to the side. Breathe in, rise up into Bhima. Take the arms high. Breathe out, open the arms, shoulder height. Swaying side to side. And you can go anywhere you like with your breath here. You can keep it normal Or you can breathe in to center, out as you extend to the side. Or you could breathe out to center, like this is your resting pose, and breathe in to help you expand and lengthen the spine. See what feels right for you. Opening, using your side waist. Last one. And then arms come out to the side, down to the earth. Just feel that stretch for a moment. Lean into that left hip to stretch into the right inner thigh. And then take that right leg around behind into a tiger position. So it's up in the air. And again, draw a little picture on the sky, a happy face, some clouds, a tree, big loopy face. And then breathe out, knee to nose. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, knee to nose. Press the earth away with your hands. Breathe in, lengthen, find this power and energy of Tiger Vajrasan. Breathe in, extend, hold, walk your hands one hand length forward. Make sure they're shoulder width apart. Bend the elbows and make sure they're bending straight underneath you and not out to the side. And then bring your weight forward, look over your fingertips and come down about 3 centimeters. Breathe in, come back up. So either staying here or as you breathe out, come down 6 centimeters. Breathe in, come back up. We're coming forward and over, elbows staying tucked in, touch the chin if you can, and come back up. 2 more. Try to keep your alignment. I'm more interested in alignment than depth. If you have alignment and you're feeling strong today, take the depth, but don't sacrifice alignment for that. Rising back up, and then bring the right knee to your nose, hold it there, tuck it up to the heart, tuck it, tuck it, tuck it, flex the feet and bring it forward. Relax that left hip down towards the earth for this low lunge. Breathe in, breathe out, fold 2 more times, finding rhythm with our breath. If you enjoyed that equal ratio breath at the beginning, the 4-4, you can bring it into your practice whenever it feels appropriate. Let's meet in forward fold. Lovely. And just a little sway. Swaying side to side. Knees are nice and soft. Breathing in, rising all the way to the sky. Arms lift. Stretch up, look up to the sky, a little back bend if that feels good. And then open wide. Take the legs wide once again. Breathe in up to the heart. Remember your quality for the day. Breathe out, open wide. Turn the toes to the left. Look at your right foot. Make sure it's at about 60 degrees. Find some play through the knees and then press both feet away from each other. Turn to look over your left leg. Keep pressing into that right heel, right pinky toe. Bend the knees as much as you need to, or keep the legs close together. Breathe in and look up. Stretch to the sky. Find your little sway, just a little mini side bend to soften into this warrior. Breathe in and then breathe out, bend into the knee. Take the arms down behind. Come on a diagonal. Breathe in. Breathe out, Superwoman. Press into that right heel, outside edge of the foot. On a diagonal, lovely line. Arms are high. One more time. And then left elbow to left knee. You may need to sneak that right foot back a little bit further. Drop that right hip. Strengthen. Feel that right kneecap lifting, both knees lifting, making your legs nice and strong. Arm up on a diagonal. Breathe in. Take it down. Look behind. It's out to the side. Arc it back up on a diagonal. Look up. Breathe out. Behind. Breathe in. And behind. Last one up. And then turn to face that left leg. Both hands come down to the earth. Drop that right knee. Relax the toes or have them tucked, whatever feels good. Take your bottom back towards your right foot. Hamstring stretch. Remember, you can have the arms higher up on a block, a chair, on your leg. Press that left heel down. Draw the left toes back. Draw up on the left kneecap. All of this makes a safer hamstring stretch. And then cat-cow. Breathing in. Tucking under. Finding movement within this stretch. Hamstring stretches are normally pretty challenging to most of us, all the sitting we do. And bring the weight forward. Just soften there for a moment. Let that right hip open, lengthen, breathe. And then tuck the right toes under and take the left leg to the sky for 3-leg downward dog. Make adjustments if you need to. And then write your name in cursive in the sky above you. Nice and strong and long through that left leg. Remember, this is our last time with vitality sequence, so really feel into it. Really notice the changes that you've made in this practice since we started a month ago. We've been with this for a month. So notice it, feel it, breathe it, and then bend the knee, open through that left hip. Press the right heel down. You can bend into the right knee. Enjoy this twist and opening of the left hip. Beautiful. And then the right knee is going to come down and the left leg out to the side into Bhima position. Feel that inner thigh stretch and then rise up, arms to the sky. Oh, lovely stretch through and then open. Begin your side extensions. And once again, explore the breath. Does it feel right to extend with an inhalation or to extend with an exhalation? Both have their benefits. No hard and fast rule here, but make a conscious choice and make sure the left toes are pointing forward. And feel all these muscles you're using and developing to create this long extension through the spine. Feel those side muscles working. Beautiful. And then both arms come down in front of you. Just pause a moment. Just let the bottom come back a bit. Feel into that inner thigh stretch. And then take the left leg around behind and lift it to the sky. So make sure your hips are kind of square. And write a big note. I love you. This is to your body today. We're centered in our body. I love you. Mindful and grateful of this amazing body that we've been given. And then breathe out. Knee to nose, tiger curls. Breathe in, lengthen. Hips stay square to the earth. You're not letting that left hip open outward as you come back. Feel some power in that left glute. That's what we're working with. Lovely. Strength and ease in the joints. And then hold it there. Walk the hands one hand length forward, the shoulder width apart. Press the earth away. Bring your weight forward. Bend the elbows. Feel how they tuck in towards the ribs. And then push the earth away. Come back. Come forward. Come down about 3 centimeters. Rise up. Come back. Your alignment is right. This should be challenging without even coming low. The shoulders stay back. Keep pulsing with your breath. Shoulders are away from the ears. Elbows are tucked into the sides. Triceps are working hard to draw you back up. Maybe you make it all the way to touch your chin to the ground, maybe not, doesn't matter. Pelvic floor is lifting. And now tuck the knee into the chest, hold it there, flex your foot and take it through. Left leg's forward, drop that right hip towards the earth and draw yourself up to the sky. Breathe in and fold. Breathe in and release. We're here just to be mindful in our bodies, present, good residents of these bodies, and out. Meet and forward fold. And just a little resting sway. Isn't it amazing? Just by being present, more present and aware in our bodies, we cultivate this amazing wisdom, comprehension. We develop our brains. Our brains are embodied. They're not a separate self. So as you stay present in your body, you are waking up neural pathways of clarity, wisdom, peace, joy in the moment. And then bend the knees deeply, breathe in, rise up to the sky, lengthen through the body, look up, make it a back bend if that's all right, and then breathe out, open wide. Take the legs a bit wider and a little twist in between rounds. We're going to come back through again with a few little variations as we do, just exploring what each shape has to offer and how we can change that shape to give ourselves different benefits. And as you know, you're welcome to modify and change in any way that suits you if you'd rather do something different to what I'm doing. All right, so back to Tadasana. Spread the toes wide, press into the earth, make yourself long and tall. Breathe and know that you're breathing. Soften the knees. Breathe in. Remember your quality. Embody it through your practice. Breathe out. Take the legs wide. Turn the toes to the right. Check out your left foot at 60 degrees. Knees have a little bit of play. Turn to the right. Breathe in. Look up and lift to the sky. Breathe out. Twist towards the right. Arms come down. Breathe in, lift. Twist right. Breathe in, lift. Twist to the right. Breathe in, lift. And then bend into the right knee, coming down into warrior. Breathe into the sky. And then warrior two, open the arms, look across the right hand. Breathe in, warrior one. So we're taking these basic shapes that are offered us in vitality and we're playing with them, finding variations that we know. Breathe out. Breathe in. We've done warrior one and two. Bring the arms down behind. And we're going to come into warrior three, but let's first do our superwoman arms with the out breath. So breathe in. Superwoman arms. Breathe in. Drop that back hip. Now keep going with that, or bring your weight forward now as the arms come down and come into warrior three. Breathe in, superwoman arms. So you can either be with the legs on the earth doing the arms or in full warrior three. You decide. Both are powerful. Last one. Then bring the foot back down with grace. Bring the hand onto the knee or the elbow onto the knee. Drop that left hip. Well done. Roll that left shoulder back. Keep rounding it around. Look behind you. Shoulder rolls opening. Shoulder rolls opening. And then take that Left arm up on a diagonal, down and behind like we did before, or I'm going to offer you a variation now. So if you'd like to make it a bind, take it behind the back, tuck the left fingers into the inside of the right thigh, look behind you and drop that hip. If you want it harder again, take the right arm to the sky. We have 3 breaths, whatever you've chosen. 2. Left shoulders open wherever you are. 3. And frame out the foot. We meet down in a lunge position. Drop that left hip. Look forward. Let's have a variation here. So with the arms here, you can either be in low or high lunge. Weights in the left arm. Take the right to the sky. And down. So you can see how we're just taking that basic vitality sequence and having a play now. Open. 2 more. Hips opening, beautiful twist through the spine. Strengthen the arms and legs, and then take the left knee down. We come back for our hamstring stretch. 5 breaths here. You can stay static or do cat-cow. We'll keep this simple. Press into the earth with the right heel. That's a key alignment point. Wherever you are, try to have the shoulders away from the ears. Last breath here. And then the weight comes forward. Hands on the earth. We're going to bring that right leg to the sky. 3-legged dog. All the way to the sky. Doesn't that feel good? So you're either going to stay here and write your name to the sky, or we're going to work a bit with our core. So hands are splayed wide. Hands as if they're turning towards the pinky fingers to engage those shoulders. Bend the knee, bring it into the chest. Use that core. Breathe in, take it long, or you're riding on the sky. Breathe out, take it across the chest to try to touch the left elbow. Breathe into the sky. You could also be doing this in cat position. Take it to the right elbow on the outside. Hold it there a moment. Hold it, hold it. Breathe into the sky and then open the hip and enjoy the twist. Breathe. And then square off the hip. Bring that left knee down and the right leg out to the side. Well done. A little bit of core work. Sit back into that left heel and extend through this variation on child's pose. Breathe. Lengthen, walk your fingertips forward. And then draw yourself back up and all the way to the sky. Stretch and lengthen. And we find our side extensions. Breathing. Opening. Lengthening. Enjoying. Flowing. And present in our bodies. Lovely. And then bring the left hand to the earth or stay with the side extensions and lift that right leg. Give the hip a little massage as you just barely pulse that right leg to the sky. You might want to give it a little tap. It's all saying to that hip, this is okay. These beautiful abductor muscles want to stay strong and balanced here. I'm just going to do a little balance here. So bend the knee, hang on to the foot, draw the foot into the quad, and look up. Breathe. Or you've got your other variations. Lovely. And then take the leg out, back down, arms to the sky, and then down to the earth. Bring the right leg around behind. into our tiger position. Stretch, lengthen, extend, and then curl. Lengthen and curl. Strong as a tiger, courageous, ready for whatever this day might bring. And I meet it with my full force, my full vitality when I stay present in my body, not lost in my thoughts. And then keep the leg extended. You can take any other variation you like or any pose, or come into our core work. Walk the hands forward and elbows bend down to our three-legged plank. 2 more. Stay focused. Make sure you're not holding your breath. There's ease around your ears. And then bend the knee and bring it through. Low lunge here. Take the arms high and down. Well done. High and down. High and meet it forward fold. Crack, crack. Take the arms all the way to the sky, Tadasana. Little sway. Banana position here. And breathe out. Arms come down. Last side, last time. Take the legs wide. Soften the knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn the toes to the left. Lovely. Arms turn to the left. Breathe in, lift to the sky. Breathe out, twist to the left as the arms come down. So we're in triangle legs, not quite warrior yet. We haven't bent them. And just having a little twist in this position. One more. Then breathe and lift. Bend the knee. Find your warrior. Breathe out, warrior 2. Breathe in, look to the left knee, warrior 1 and 2. Notice the difference in your hips between warrior 1 and 2, the feeling, but that right pinky toe stays grounded through the whole process. That's the power in that transition. And then hands come behind. We're in our diagonal. Breathe in, breathe out, overhead superwoman. So you're either going to stay there, just to reposition myself, or you're going to make it a warrior 3. So bring the weight forward onto that left leg. Breathe in behind. Breathe out overhead. I'm not in a good spot yet. And make sure that right hip is facing down towards the earth. 2 more. Press through those right toes. They're reaching behind you. Right fingertips reaching in front. And then down back into warrior legs. Elbow comes to the knee. Roll that right shoulder back. Drop that right hip down. Open the chest. Open the heart. And then take our first variation. Extending and looking behind. Or reach that right arm behind. Tuck it in on top of the left thigh. Hold there, look over your shoulder, or take the left arm overhead, add some weight, make the core work. 3 breaths, you choose. 2 and 3. Well done. And then turn towards the left leg, bring the right arm down. Pause a moment here at this high lunge, or drop the right knee, make it a low lunge, it's up to you. And then weight into the right hand, just an easy twist to the left. If you had a block, you could have that under your right hand. And notice what that offers you. Breathe. And come down for our hamstring stretch. So right knee comes down. Sink back for the left hammy. And 5 breaths. Cat-cowing. Or just holding. Exploring. Softening. Try to keep the hips square forward. The left heel pressing down. Toes coming back. Lovely. And then bring your weight forward onto that left foot. Pause there in this lunge. And then take the left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Hold there and paint your name on the sky, or let's work some core, or come down to a cat, or choose anything else you like. Breathe out, knee to chest. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, come across the body, touch the right elbow. Breathe in, extend. Come to the left elbow, hold it there a moment on the outside. And extend. Bring it into the chest again. And extend. And then right knee comes down. Left leg comes out to the side. Sit back on the heel. Extend through your fingertips. Stretch through. Toes are facing forward. Getting a bit of stretch also into the left inner thigh. And then breathing in. Rise up to your bema. Take the arms high. And we find our side extensions. We find some flow. We feel that awakening we've created. Whenever you do this sort of work, at the end you feel a little bit taller because you've really woken up all these postural muscles so that when you walk with that beautiful elegance and length through the spine. So let's take that right hand to the earth if you're up for it. If you're not, just keep with your side bending. And little taps to that hip or a rub as you do little pulses of that left hip to the sky. So we're strengthening, we're activating, we're balancing all these muscles around our hip. Breathing a little bit higher, a little bit higher. And then if you're up for it, bend the knee, hang on to the foot, press into the bottom, press your heart forward, little twist towards the sky. And then release the foot. Breathe and rise up. Breathe out, hands come down to the earth. And the leg comes around behind for tiger. Lift to the sky. Breathe out, curl. 2 more times. Lengthen, make it count. Breathe out. Feel that beautiful softening in the low back as you tuck in. And a little back bend as you lengthen. Tuck in. Extend, hold in a neutral position. We have 3 rounds of our plank. Or you might be doing variations on cat. You might be enjoying working the glutes, so you're still writing your name on the sky. Lovely. And then bring the knee in. Hold, 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 and bring it through. Drop that left hip down for your lunge and breathe in. Well done. Beautiful 2 rounds we've done today through vitality, and notice how this feels. 1 more and then let's meet at forward fold. Knees are deeply bent. Lovely. Come up on the toes and let the body come down into this lovely egg shape. Hold on to opposite elbows, squeeze the knees. Feel this little balance that has to happen to hold you here. The strengthening through the toes, the feet, all curled up. And then in a second, we're going to breathe in and shoot to standing if that's possible for you. If that's not, And come to forward fold and yogically make your way up. So whichever way you're going to get to standing, let's go together now. Breathing. And arms open wide. Our last time with our standing figure four. So weights on the left foot. Plane the left knee, squeeze the left glute, spine is tall. Either taking tree today or the foot comes across the knee. It's above the knee. You might need to use your hand to get you there. Bring that left hip back in. It's not sitting outward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands come down to heart level as you sit into your chair. Right foot is flexed. Those toes are coming up. Feel the stretch. Bring that left hip in if it's jutting out. Breathe here. Breathe in, lengthen upward. Breathe out, sink down. Lengthen upward. Sink down. Feel how strong you are. Stay with that lifting and sinking. Or if you like, try for your forward fold. You might need to bring the foot up a little bit more. Lengthening down. You may need a block. Something to meet your hands down there. Don't let that left knee lock, but see if you can draw those left patella up so that you are coming towards straight, lengthening. Beautiful. And then everybody, wherever you are, breathe in and take that right leg out. Just hold it there in space for a second. And breathe out. Take it across the front of your body. Forward fold. And sway towards your right. So towards the left leg that it's extended there. This time you can let that left hip jut out. That's totally fine. And soften here. Beautiful. And then uncross the legs. Bend the knees deeply. Breathe in, rise up. Weight onto your right leg. Integrated right thigh. Come into tree or into your figure four. Flex that left foot. Squeeze that right hip, that right glute. Arms come overhead. Breathe out. Sink to your chair. Keep that right hip strong. Breathe and rise up. Sink down. Rise. Notice the difference between right and left side if you feel one. Stay in your body. Stay with these movements or come to your forward fold if you're going to explore that movement. Reaching towards the earth or a chair or something you might be hanging on to or a block. Keeping that left hip open, right kneecap is lifting, not letting that right leg just plonk back into a locked position, but holding it strong. Let gravity draw you down, or you're doing your pulsing. Both are strong, both are effective. And then that's all together. Breathe in, rise up, take that left leg out to the side, hold it in space, and then take it across the front of your body and forward fold. Woo, well done. Twist towards the left. Oh, open, let that right hip come around and open, come out to the side. It should feel good. Relax the head. Ah, lovely work through the thighs, through the hips, then uncross the legs, feet are together, down onto your toes. Open the knees, just let them kind of wiggle side to side. Beautiful. And then start to walk the feet out. Have another little wiggle side to side. Walk them out a little bit further. Wiggle side to side. You could be doing this in a more standing position. And see if you can wiggle yourself into Malasana or a standing squat. And press into the hands to lengthen through the heart. Bring your heart forward towards me. It's okay if your heels aren't on the ground, but just sort of working your way towards there. Often, if you don't have your heels on the ground, it's because your feet are too close together. You may actually just need to wiggle them apart a little bit more. Breathe. There are other limitations that could be there, but that's often when I see in people, and they really could get their heels down. They just seem to be stuck with them close together. Breathe. And then take the right arm out to the side, left arm out. And back to center. Extend, look to the left. And back to center. And then reach the hands around behind and come down onto the mat. Swing your legs around and lay down. Well done. Just let the knees fall out to the side for a second in this reclining butterfly position. And breathe out. Breathing in deeply. Breathe out, release. Another breath in there. And breathe out, release. And then bring your knees together and let them fall over to the left in a twist. You may bring your left hand to the top of the right knee and draw it over if that feels good. Knees back to center and then let them drop to the right. Left arm out to the side. Right hand could be drawing, putting some weight on that right knee or left knee and looking left. Coming back to center. Squeeze the knees into the chest and then bring the feet to the ground. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Check in with your body. Is there anything else you need from me, body? Any other shape or movement? If not, then we meet in Svasana. Knees bent or legs extended. What feels right for you? And begin to tune into that breath once again. Feel the in-breath and the release into the out-breath. The release of the body towards the earth. And feeling your own body. Remembering the Buddha's words. There is one thing that when cultivated and regularly practiced leads to deep spiritual intention, to peace, to mindfulness and clear comprehension, to vision and knowledge, to a happy life here and now, and to the culmination of wisdom and awakening. And what is that one thing? It is mindfulness centered on the body. And so I invite you to return to that 4-count breath. Breathing in for 4, and on your out breath for 4, let that out breath take you through your body, scanning through your body, region by region. So one out breath might take you through the head, throat and neck, the next to the shoulders and arms, or there might be a pattern that feels more comfortable for you. And if it feels all right as well, lengthen the out breath. So moving from equal ratio 4-4 to 4-6 or 4-8. Awareness of breath. Another anchor in the counting. And another in the body. Strong focus on the eightfold path. This would be called right concentration, wise concentration. Building our capacity to stay present. And the mind needs anchors to do that, otherwise it's easily distracted. Going into default mode, where it begins to overthink the past and the future. Feeling the body. Cultivating clarity. Feeling the body. Cultivating wisdom. Feeling the body. Cultivating a natural joy of this moment. Present in the body. Cultivating peace. This sacred body. This vehicle of awakening. Life is calling, the day is calling. The activities of the day lay there waiting expectantly. And this body moves with grace and presence. The mind embodied and moving with grace and presence into the doingness of the day. Being, infusing each and every doing. So much easier said than done, but a noble practice. And so now remembering your intention. Is this the intention you take with you off your mat? And what does it look like to take it off the mat with you? begin to take it into the movements you begin to make now. Starting to move the body and bringing yourself slowly up to sitting. Finishing your practice with dignity and grace and presence. And then bringing one hand to the belly, one to the heart, so you can feel the vibration of Om. Let's seal our practice, breathing in deeply. Hands meet at the heart. The light within me sees and greets the light within you. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining practice today. I wish you joy in the day ahead and presence in all the activities that you have in your day to day.